I want to start by also commending and thanking Leader Pelosi for her leadership on this issue. And I think it's indicative of her leadership style that she's included a freshman in this. She's gone to great lengths to make sure that the new members of this caucus have a chance to be involved on the critical issues before the Congress. And for me, this is one of the, if not the most critical issues before us. And I'd also like to say, in regards to Congressman Sarbanes, not only does he have the ideas and the vision and the tenacity that all of us have talked about, he's also proved the concept in his district, and he's bypassed big dollar donors, PAC donations, to show that when you go directly to the people through every precinct in his congressional district and seek out those small dollar donations and that grassroots support, you can really make a difference, not just in terms of the participation in your district, but you can strengthen your credibility and viability as a candidate, which he has certainly done. I did something a little bit similar in my district in El Paso, Texas, but it was born not out of virtue, but out of necessity. I was challenging an incumbent member of Congress, and in order to somewhat level the playing field, we had to seek out small dollar contributors. No person in their right mind was going to give money to a challenger, to an incumbent already in Congress. So we went to the doors, knocked on over 16,000 doors, solicited contributions, $5, $25, $100, to the point that we raised more in small dollar contributions than any other House candidate in the state of Texas. So in our own way in that race, we were able to also prove the concept again because we had to. That was the only way that we would have a chance to successfully compete, but that shouldn't be the exception. And we should ensure that there is a level playing field for incumbent members of Congress, but also those who want to challenge and inject new ideas, new backgrounds, new experiences to this body, and make sure that we are truly reflecting the American people. So it was incredibly gratifying to get here, to meet Congressman Larson, to meet Congressman Sarbanes and the other members who were up here, and find that there was a motivated group of members of Congress who didn't like the status quo. And again, I think it says something about our leader that both Democrats and Republicans have benefited from the status quo. And for a sitting member of Congress, and especially for someone in leadership, to champion a change to that, and with change comes uncertainty, and with change comes disruption, is really saying something. I think that's going to renew the faith in the American public in this institution. And I think in terms of my own district, as the other freshman members are, the images of those town hall meetings, of those debates, of meeting with a constituent at their doorstep and hearing the cynicism, hearing how they feel that Congress no longer represents their interests, I think that helps explain why I, Annie Custer, and more than half of the freshman Democrats are original co-sponsors of this bill. We're fresh from the field, fresh from our districts, and I hope that we can help compel other members, more senior members, to join this great group that started off on this reform agenda. So I want to thank Congressman Sarbanes, the leader, again, for their leadership on this, and everyone, civic and otherwise, who's involved in making sure that we get some true reform in Congress. And with that, I'll turn it back over to the leader. Thanks.